Hey, this is Carol from CNC Creations, and today I'd like to do a L design with a figure in it. So I've chose to put this in a basket. You could use any low container, and I have put my dry foam in, and I could have hot glued it in, but these are so tight. You want to cover as much as you can of the basket. All right, and then we take our figure and secure it in. I'm going to use hot glue and just glue it around the rim. Be nicer if it was flat, but it's not. If you're using styrofoam, you want to wait till the glue is not as hot. But okay, I think I determined, I think I want him like this here. Okay, we've got to leave a little bit in the front because we won't be able to cover up the bottom of it. And we have to have a good bit in the back, but we need, if we're going to put some things in the front, then we need to come back from the front a little bit. Okay. Then I'm going to put my grass on here to hide the dry foam. If I had put the grass on first, it would have been harder to glue that in. I want to wait until I got the figure in. Now you could use any kind of figure. You could use like a bunny for Easter. You could use maybe a little small manger scene for Christmas. Anything you like. Okay, now I've got my grass in and we can start with our design. Okay, when we go up with our L is going to start behind the figure. Then we have to go up high. So I'm going to use this. It'll be, you can see it good because it's white. And they're small, so it can go in the top. Need to remember that putting the top, the small things in the top is your visual weight. If you put a heavy piece like a big fat rose or something in the top, it looks funny. It looks like it's going to fall over, even though it won't, because silk flowers are light. You still have the idea that that might happen in your mind. So you put this bigger ones to the bottom. Okay. I'm going to put him right here. Our L's going to start right here. Let's see. And then we're going to go out this way with the bottom part of the L. So I'm going to put some of these like this for the L going out that way. See, I need some other. I guess that's enough. All right. Might come down a little bit right here. Try to bend these. It makes them more alive when you bend them. Come out here. Let's see. Okay, this one is bendy, so I'm going to have to put it in the pick machine. There you go. Now, I'm going to put in our larger ones. It's the same kind of plant, but it's a larger one, so it's going to go close to the bottom for the visual weight. It's a leaf on this one. In the room I'm going to put this in, there is a picture of lilies. It's kind of Chinese decorated. Let's see, I think I might need one that's a little bit taller. There. This is just a little bit taller. In an L, the massive part of it is going to go right here where the focal point of the figure is. You'll have the mass amount of flowers. Uh-oh, he fell off there. His base being so large does limit how close I can get to it. But you have to take that into consideration for whatever you're doing. These in the front are going to have to be shorter so they don't flop out. I don't want to cover him, but he does need to be part of the design. When I go around to that side, I may have to move some of these because it's kind of hard to tell from this side how it looks. Okay, let's put in some color. Need some color in here. Let's see how this would do. Yeah. See, I have two of these. So which one's the longest one's going to go up here? I'll get him in there. Turn it around and see how he's looking. Oh yeah, I like that. I think we need to push one of these down. It's getting too close to him. I think it would be nice to have another big one coming off the sides. Okay. put a little more color in this. And then we're going to add some different greenery. I think it's looking pretty nice. And I'm going to extend this. I don't want it to be too far because an L, the straight part, the vertical part is going to have to be longer. Let's add some interesting greenery. This is supposed to be sort of tropical, so I'm trying to stay with some tropical greenery. This looks like some kind of begonia or a Swedish ivy type plant. Let's see, where are we going to put it? He's getting a little covered up, but I wanted him to be in like he was in the jungle or whatever. So some of your other things, if you had a little Chinese lady or something, you might want her more into the front and not so covered up. But he's supposed to be a bird in the wild. I Googled this arrangement and nobody has a picture of one. And nobody has done one that I saw on YouTube. So this is one reason I decided to do this arrangement. Because it's a great little arrangement. And nobody's doing it. Or nobody's showing you how to do it. Okay, we call this finishing for the choir. That means it's on the back, just like you would see the back of a pulpit, or when you're a florist, if you do an arrangement for a church, the choir is only going to see the back end of the arrangement. So we call this finishing for the choir. Making the back look pretty so they don't have to look at strange things back here. All right. So see, I put some of those little in. We might could put maybe something like these big ones. I thought about using these in the front, but when we started doing it, I realized that I probably would hide Mr. Bird. So let's just try to do it like this, maybe. Boy, this looks better than I thought it would. I hadn't done one of these in a while. I was kind of afraid I would get on camera and freeze. But I like doing the plant. I like doing the arrangements so much that I'm just having too much fun to freeze. I think he needs to go back over this way. There. I just love Okay, so there's your back. Looks a little better. And here's your front. And this is your L arrangement with a figure. I hope you find something to use this, a favorite figure that you're not using, and put it in there and make something really spectacular. Thank you so much for watching me.